The lady we've been following the last couple of days, everyone knows her as Mama. She's an absolutely delightful woman, and she has one of those incredibly expressive faces and obviously a terrific set of dentures, because when she smiles, she lights up a room.
Mrs. Siko from Queenstown was operated on a couple of days ago. She couldn't see until the operation.
Mama lives in a little house on the outskirts of Queenstown in the Eastern Cape, so it's a rural area. And as you drive to Mama's house, you drive past a lot of tin shacks and obviously very, very poor area.
She lives alone. She's 85 years old, very lively old woman.
And Mama didn't just have cataracts. Mama's got mobility problems. She's got problems with the knees and her legs, which means she either has to use a walking frame or a wheelchair. She was restricted to that room because she couldn't see, because of her mobility problems. It was very, very rare that she was able to get out. You know, she has a son. She tells me she has 6 grandchildren, of whom she's incredibly proud. I asked her what she was going to do the night after the operation, and she was so looking forward to seeing her son and to seeing those 6 grandchildren and to celebrating with them. I think when she first came to the hospital, when she was first going in, I think she was very nervous, but she was also overjoyed that something was going to be done.
According to WHO definition, she's definitely bilaterally blind. It went very well. The only thing I would have liked better was for the patient to be better dilated, but otherwise it went very well. That's why it was like over and done quickly.
It was that life-changing experience. She had been blind and she was beginning to see. Now, she didn't have that instant miracle. It wasn't that her sight, as soon as the patches came off, she could see perfectly, because she couldn't. And it will be over the next couple of weeks that her sight will improve and we'll be able to tell with follow-up just how successful the operation has been. But just to see the smile on Mama's face, to see her son when we took her back to her home, we said to her, "Mama, what will change? What do you think will be different now?" And she looked around and she said, "Well, now I can see, and I can see I have to tidy up. My place is not tidy. I have to clean up here." There's no question that the quality of Mama's life, because she can now see, is so much different. I'll tell you one small story. I mean, Mama's got a mobile phone. She's actually got one of those small mobile phones.
She has one item that she values very much, her cell phone.
And when we asked her before the operation, well, what might change after the operation, you never know what people are going to say. And I thought it was so precious that she said, "Well, I'll be able to read my texts."
It amused a lot of us, but it actually will mean a definite change in her life, because she will now be able to receive her own messages and read her own messages without having to ask other people to do so. And yeah, it must be important for her, because if she lives alone, she receives a message, she obviously cannot read it until somebody else comes along to help her with it.